Right, guys, if you've ever been thinking about having a skincare routine, then you need to stop thinking. I'm gonna take you through my skincare routine, which is a few easy, quick steps to follow, give you some tips and tricks, explain why it's important for men to take care of their skin. And yeah, I mean men, because mainly the people on my channel are men. Well, the main audience are males. So if there are any females out there, then yeah, welcome. And I hope you enjoyed this video too. But let's get into it. Hello beautiful people and welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. If you're like most guys, then you probably don't have a skincare routine for whatever reason that might be. Maybe because you don't know how to navigate the space, you don't feel like you need one, or yeah, you just don't really care about having a skincare routine. But I'm here to tell you that you defo need one. I mean, we all like dressing well, looking good, and that means that we should be taking care of our skin. Having a good skincare routine is the cornerstone of good grooming, so we definitely should not be neglecting it. So I'm going to take you through my steps and how I look after my skin to get it nice and glowing. Our body takes a beating over time thanks to free radicals causing oxidative stress. Without going into too much detail on oxidative stress, this is basically the body's negative reaction to things such as cigarette smoke, air pollution, chemicals, and UV rays. And these are exactly the things that we need to protect our skin from with a skincare routine. So having a skincare routine is essential to make sure that we can keep the skin healthy and looking beautiful. When it comes to skincare, we first need to understand what type of skin that we have, whether this be dry, combination, or oily. So in order to figure this out, wet your face and then wait about 15 to 30 minutes and you should be able to figure out whether you have that dry, combination, or oily skin type. Obviously, if you splash your face with some water, dried it off with a towel, waited about 15-30 minutes, you see that your skin's pretty tight, then you definitely have dry skin, and that is exactly the skin type that I have. So now you've figured out what type of skin you have, it's time to jump into the routine. And the first step that I'll take is using a cleanser. And I use this Kiehl's calendula face wash. And what I'll do is after I've had a shower, I'll splash my face with some water, squeeze a little bit into the palm of my hands, rub it together until it makes a thick sort of foam, and then proceed to wash my face. And what this will do is get rid of any unnecessary and excess oils that are on the skin's surface, and this will help to prevent from acne in the process as well. One of the main tips that you need to remember is do not wash your face with hot water, as it will make it a lot drier. So I would go with lukewarm water. Of course, you can use cold water too, because it does help to like tighten the skin, and that's why I mainly take cold showers. But lukewarm and cold water are your best friends when it comes to washing your face, not hot water. Step 2 for me is applying hyaluronic acid. So once I've washed my face, dried it off with a towel, I'll apply 3 to 4 drops of hyaluronic acid on my face or into the palm of your hands, and then you can rub it into your face, whatever works best for you. And hyaluronic acid is great for retaining and keeping the moisture in your skin. So that's why I use it, especially with my dry skin, to help it just stay a little bit more moisturized and glowing. Step 3 is facial cream, and the facial cream that I use is this one from Kiehl's. And like the hyaluronic acid, facial cream is important to have in terms of keeping in the moisture in your skin. And you don't want to be using your everyday creams, as they're not meant for the skin on your face. So having one specific for your skin is really important, as this can help to prevent acne from developing. Step 4 in the process is applying SPF, and I'll go for an SPF of 30 plus. And SPF is great in terms of protecting your skin from UV rays, particularly UVA and UVB. UVA, which accelerates aging, and UVB, which causes sunburn and skin damage. Although it is SPF, it doesn't necessarily mean that you should just use it during the summer months or on the days that it's really sunny or when you're going down to the beach, as incidental rays can still damage and affect your skin, even when you're walking to the train station or just sitting outside to have lunch. So it's important that you grab an SPF to protect against those rays that I mentioned, as even on a cloudy day, the sun can still penetrate through the clouds and cause your skin damage. One thing that you do want to consider, and is quite important when it comes to SPF, is that you don't want to buy a facial cream with SPF. You want to buy facial cream and a separate SPF. So make sure that the cream that you're buying doesn't have SPF in it. You want those two to be separate, as if you buy one that has a combination of the two, it's not going to be as effective on your skin. This is not part of my daily skincare routine, but another thing that I will incorporate into my skincare routine is using micellar water. So on the evenings that I want to go out but don't want to wash my face, but still want to make sure that it's clean as I've just had a shower, then I'll use micellar water. So I'll squeeze it a little bit onto a cosmetic pad and then begin to rub it around my face to clean off any of the dirt that has gathered throughout the day, and then begin to apply my facial cream. When I come back in the evening, that's when I'll wash my face properly before I go to bed. There are other things that you can add to your skincare routine, such as using vitamin C or having an exfoliating cleanser that has vitamin C in it, using an eye cream which will help to prevent any of the dark circles that you may have underneath your eyes. Exfoliating cleanser is also really good to use, and this will help to get rid of any of the dead skin that you might have on your face, and this will just help to give your face a much deeper clean. But I wouldn't exfoliate all the time, definitely not every single day, maybe once a week or every other week. And then another thing that you can add to your skincare routine is having a specific skincare routine for the AM and the PM, so morning and night. For me personally, I just have one for the AM and the PM. I don't really change around too much, but I think it really depends on your skin type, what your preferences are, if you do want to switch things in and out depending on the time. And other more general things to consider as well is making sure that you change your towels quite regularly. Make sure that you change your towels every 2 to 3 days, especially let's say you're having a shower twice a day. You definitely want to keep those in rotation, and make sure you have a clean one very often, as there's going to be a lot of dirt and crap on your towels. And if you haven't changed it for a while and you're using it to wipe your face, then obviously that dirt and crap is also going to transfer to your face. The next thing that I also think that you guys want to consider is making sure that you change your sheets quite often. Maybe you want to change your sheets every week or every other week, but you spend so much time sleeping on a pillow, like 7 to 8 hours. And a lot of the time our faces are on our pillows and in our beds. So you definitely want to make sure that you're keeping those sheets clean, as all of those oils, the dirt is going to be transferring onto your pillowcase and then going back onto your face if you're not changing them regularly. So change your sheets, keep them clean. And yeah, I mean, who doesn't love clean sheets? I certainly love clean sheets. Jumping into bed when you've just changed your sheets, chef's kiss. So guys, I hope that I have given you some very useful and beneficial tips when it comes to skincare routine. You don't have to start off too crazy, do a little bit of research, but hopefully this will help to build some sort of foundation for your skincare routine that you might develop in the future. But let me know if I missed anything out in the comment section below, and let me know what your thoughts are on skincare routine. And it's not just about clothes on this channel. You need to make sure that your grooming is also on point, because the clothes will end up speaking for themselves, especially if you are feeling good in your skin and it's nice, clear, smooth and glowing. So other than that guys, I'll see you next week. Peace.